Okay, we are on episode 6 of BGC 14, and it is called, what is it called? The Keys to Happiness. I'm surprised that the name didn't have something to do with Jazz and her little boyfriend situation. Not really boyfriend, but you know what I mean. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so at the beginning, Jazz is on the phone. I don't know what's going on with my eye once again. Jazz is on the phone and she's sitting there telling her friend that the girls think they're calling her fat, they're calling her ugly, and that the girls hate her. I don't remember seeing that in an episode, but I mean, I could be wrong. I don't remember that. So either Jazz is making it up or it has been edited out to where we don't see it. But it seems like she's just saying it to play victim. I mean, I don't really know. Do you guys remember anybody saying that to her? I don't know. Okay, so this episode they're going to meet with Laura. They haven't met with Laura in a really long time. The first time they met with Laura, my power went out and I missed like a big section of Laura's part. So it was good to see Laura. She looked really cute this episode, just like the last time. I really liked the curled hair the last one. All right, so Jenna goes in. She's saying this is her first time meeting Laura, of course, and she says, you know, she don't attend every fight that you're invited to. That was a little catchy phrase. Don't attend every fight you're invited to, because I'm the same way. Like, people want to fight. I'm like, well, if I've had alcohol, I want to fight. If I'm sober, I can walk away from pretty much any fight. But if I have one damn shot, I'm ready to be like, did you just bump into me? Like, yeah, no, not good. So yeah, she wants to be more controlled, and that she doesn't want to act like a little girl. And of course, she says that she was in 3 fights with Jayla. So I do respect the fact that she's saying that's what she wants. And later on in the episode, she brings it back up. So hopefully, she will do as she says. Otherwise, what's the point? Like, you guys just be talking and talk. That's what they did on my season. On 13 Redemption, they just said one thing and then they did another. Like how Camila said, like, oh, everybody wants to be like kumbaya, and as soon as you leave here, they're like ruining my stuff, or, you know, throwing water on you while you sleep. Stupid shit. So, hopefully Jenna will start walking away from fights. I mean, bad for us because we want to see the fights, right? But good for Jenna if she does. Alright, so I don't know who said this, but when Jenna walks out, they go, how did your sesh go? Who the hell made sesh, or whatever the hell she said, for session as short? Like, how did your session go? How did your sesh go? I don't know. I thought that was really stupid. I don't even know who said it. Okay, so Lauren says she wants to be more ladylike and she wants to be more open. I think that's a good thing. Hopefully, Lauren will do that. I really doubt she's going to do it in this house because she likes to instigate fights. And of course, later on in the episode, she says that about the limo ride. Like, she wants fights. So, whatever, Lauren. Oh, but did you guys notice Laura was using these big ass sticky notes? They're like this big. She's like taping them to the wall. Like, where the hell do you get big ass sticky notes like that? I don't know. I kind of want to, like, that's like a good way. Like, with my dad, when he lives here and I need him to do chores, I'm like, okay, cut the grass, and I'd do it on the dry erase board, and he would like mark his little things off. And it would have been funny if I would have had those big sticky notes and like post it on his bathroom mirror and be like, clean your sink, do your laundry. I need to find those sticky notes. Alright, so Shannon said that she wants to be real and beautiful. She always claims to be beautiful, so I don't know what. Maybe she's talking about beautiful on the inside, real on the inside. I don't know. Jasmine wants to bring. Okay, so meanwhile, while these like little life coach sessions are going on, Jasmine wants to bring a medium to the house. They tried to do that on season 11, which we were basically told no. They wanted to get a Ouija board and stuff, and I'm like, I want no part of that. Of course, I don't remember who wanted to do it. I know Teresa was like, yeah. Mimi was a yeah. I think Stephanie just went along with Mimi. And I was like, I'm not doing nothing to do with the damn Ouija board. That shit is scary. And they basically said no, and not to bring up we thought there was a ghost in the house, because we actually made the idea of ghost because we weren't allowed to talk about the producers. If you talk about the producers or the people up there or something, you would get fined, you'd get in trouble. So when certain things would happen, like the camera guy walks past you in the middle of the night and you get scared, you're like, oh, a ghost. Well, you're really referring to the producer, so you can still get in trouble for that. But after on season 10, with 11 following, keep in mind, we didn't watch season 10 except for a few episodes when we filmed season 11, because we were filming while season 10 aired. So, on season 10, of course, you know, there was a ghost Bob. I think Stephanie is the one that was talking about it. By the way, have you guys seen Stephanie's baby? If you haven't, go on Instagram and look at it. It's so cute. It looks just like her, but darker. Cutest baby ever. Alright, so Jayla and the twins are annoyed about the seance. I agree. I'm not down with that. I don't like that stuff. You don't play with spirits. No craziness. None of that. Jasmine says that she wants to stay strong. Jayla says she wants to be more affectionate and let down her ego. Oh my God, please do. Alright, Kat says, so this is going back to the seance thing. Kat's like, oh, these girls are pussy for not wanting to go. Do y'all want to go to stuff like that? Would you want to go to a seance or do some weird spiritual stuff? Or that's why you can have ghosts in your sleep and scary dreams and stuff? Like, no. I don't mess with that type of stuff. Alright, Sinead wants to be more trusting and quit being bitchy. And then she was like, I think she's like, oh, thank you. I don't know, her little clap was cute. I don't know why I wrote that down. Her clap was cute. Thank you. I feel like I had something else to say about it, but I don't remember. Alright. Patty is the lady that's at this little seance, and now Kat's scared, and she's like looking over because Patty's got all these necklaces on. So who's a pussy now, Kat? Because now you scared. And she's like, yeah, we're gonna do the Ma chant. And they're like, Ma, and they're like getting louder and louder. And Jenna makes the comment in our interview, oh, by having an orgasm, we let the bad spirits at the house. I don't know who the hell says that when they have an orgasm. You guys look creepy, not sex in any sort of way. So if you were to have an orgasm and made that noise and look crazy like that, I would never have sex with you. No way. That's really weird. Alright, so they have like, the girls go back into the house and Jayla's like, oh, the little devil girls are back, and they have the little devil spirit, whatever, floating around, which looks like a Pac-Man character. Did you guys notice this? It was like a little Pac-Man thing with the little zigzags at the bottom. I don't know if you guys watch She Got Game, but I really like that show. I love shows. And the last episode, I think her name is Cheyenne. She was with Game, and they painted little Pac-Man stuff on the wall, which was really cute. If you haven't seen She Got Game, they're like on episode 5 or 6, the same as Bad Girls Club. It's actually a really good show. I like it. Alright, so Jenna's saying that she's being taken out of character by fighting. She says if her parents... Oh, and then Jenna's like talking shit at the pool, like saying, you know, she's been taken out of her character by fighting, and how's that being taken out of your character? Because you said you fought your whole life, and now you're fighting now. That's not taking you out of your character. That is your character. So that made no damn sense. But then she also says that if the other girl's parents cut them off, they would have nothing. And let's see, who heard that? I think Jayla heard it. Well, anyways, or one of the twins, they go into the phone room, and the little triplets, and by triplets I mean Jayla, Shannon, and Sinead. Jayla's basically quoting Mean Girl lines like, you can't get dressed with us, you can't sit with us, you can't this, you can't that. But I understand why they're irritated, because Jenna doesn't seem to have a problem. Well, she did have a problem with Jayla. So it does make sense why she's talking shit. Never mind. I take that back. But, of course, that would be a little irritating that she's sitting there at the pool talking shit and you guys aren't around. But, I mean, you gotta have something to talk about, people. Like, you think about it, there's film 24 hours a day. They might have talked about a million other things all day long. They were talking about the trees, the dogs, the apples, like, who knows what they were talking about. But, of course, you are going to see the one little piece of drama that she talks about. She might have been on 3 hours talking about her family, and then the one thing that she says about the twins or Jayla, well, they're triplets, that's going to be what's aired. So, keep that in mind. Doesn't mean she's sitting around talking about them all day. Alright, so Kat mentions, let's go to the charity. It's like a giving key. You notice, like, Jazz was sitting at the vanity area, and, like, it was blurred out because her nipple was showing. That was one thing Danny used to always do. She got in trouble on BGC 13 because she would sit there with her towel around her waist, so her titties would be out. She has nice titties, by the way. They would be out, and the producers got mad at her. They're like, you can't just sit around and get dressed like that because then we can't film you and stuff like that. And she's like, oh, but such and such, I'm not going to name his name because he's a guy producer on the show. She's like, oh, but he always knows I get dressed like this. I'm like, he probably don't say nothing to you because, for one, it's awkward if he's walking up to you with you having your titties out saying, Danny, cover your titties. Or secondly, he probably likes to see them because they are watching us 24 hours a day. But, yeah, Danny was really funny. She'd always walk through my room naked every morning going to the shower. I'd wake up and be like, oh, there goes Danny naked again. All right, so the twins, one of the twins, like, their little key at the, when they left the place was really cute. It was, like, on a rosary bead chain. That was, like, really creative looking. Really cute. All right, Jayla says, so Jayla makes the comment, She said, "Shut up before I pray for you." Why is that so funny to me? That was really, really funny. That's my most favorite thing that Jayla said so far. That was really funny. I don't know. Jayla's growing on me a little bit. They're showing her being less cocky, which I think I would like Jayla as a person. If I lived in that house, I would definitely be friends with the twins and Jayla over the other girls just because of how sloppy drunk they get. But I don't like how they're so cocky all the time. But if I had to choose a side of who to be friends with, I would pick the triplets, not the sloppy drunk people. Anyway, when are you rolling around on the damn floor, drunk, pussy out, ass out? No. Alright, so I knew when the triplets stayed home. Oh, so they're all saying that they're going to stay home and stuff. I already knew that those girls were going to go somewhere stupid. Because I can't remember where Rocky and them wanted to go on 13. They were going to go to some country gay bar or something like that. And we're like, no thanks. We definitely don't want to go to no country karaoke, whatever bar. Like, it just had like a lot of weird factors like into it. And, country karaoke gay bar. That might have been it. I don't know. The cowboy thing is not my thing. So they go to Cowboy Palace. I knew they were going to go something funny. And of course, there's nobody at the damn place. And the girls are acting trashy. They're like twerking all over the place, bent over, falling on the floor. There's like older people sitting there staring and looking at them like they're crazy. Yeah, because you guys look crazy. And for Jazz to say later on, oh, nobody's going to want to date me because I had sex on TV. No, nobody's going to want to date you on TV because you're rolling around the damn floor with your coochie out in front of everybody. That's why they're not going to want to date you. Not because you had sex with somebody on TV. Alright, so they come home. They're loud and obnoxious. That's happened on my season. That's basically what they do. You know, Rocky, Jada, and Julie came home and the girlfriend were loud as hell. I said, oh, they're sleeping. Oh, who's sleeping? The only other two people here, Danny and Camila. And then the next time when Camila came home loud, Rima and Rocky were like, oh, my feelings are hurt. You know I have to be up early. What the fuck are you talking about? Your feelings are hurt. Say you're mad. Like, you get mad when somebody wakes you up. You don't say, oh, my feelings are hurt. Shut up. Alright, so Mike, which is the guy that Jazz hooks up with, says that he drove an hour and a half just to see her. He don't do that for nobody. Jazz makes the comment, oh, you deserve the pussy then. You drove for me? I can't believe you drove for me. That was a little funny, like how she was like saying all that stuff, because it's like, wow, you went out of your way and drove for me? No guys ever drove for me. But Jazz, why did you give it up after all the shit you were talking? That was funny you said it, but you kind of like got rid of all that because obviously he did deserve it for driving that far. I mean, I don't know. They're hooking up under the covers. So yeah, that hour and a half drive did it for her. I don't know. She was talking about her Beyonce hair. Probably she didn't sweat it out. I mean, supposedly they under the covers for 3 minutes, according to Lauren. So I guess you can't really mess up your hair in 3 minutes. I can mess my hair up in 3 minutes. That'd be a good 3 minutes to mess your hair up. All right. The little blooper. I don't know what bathroom that was. It was like green. It was really ugly. You saw that Lauren. She was talking about the hot sauce being too hot, and she had heartburn, and she called on the bat phone. That is the bat phone where the producers answer. You know, there's the phone room, which is where you always see the girls sitting, which is nice, decorated. You have a chair, surrounding stuff, whatever, and you in a box that closes. Okay, so the bat phone was the other phone she used. That's the phone that we use all the time to call producers. Hey, can we get a Jeep? Hey, can I leave in the next 30 minutes? Hey, can I get a mic? Hey, can I get D-mic for the shower? Stuff like that. So that is the bat phone, which you see on Real World, too. Alright, so after she has sex with him, she's upset. She's talking about her dad is a diehard BGC fan. And then she starts crying, like, who wants to be with her? But then she kind of makes a joke about it, which we come back to later. Alright, all the girls go to supper club. Jazz ignores Mike. I did not like that whatsoever. Not only did she ignore him, but she treated him like crap. For one, she was talking to the other promoter instead of him. One thing to like upset him, but secondly, she was extremely rude to him. Like, you don't devalue a man or make him feel bad about himself by saying, oh, don't you have your own bottles? Why are you drinking out of our bottles? Like, bitch, didn't I just have my dick up inside of you? Like, why are you talking to me like that? Like, what is your problem? Her sleeping with him is not going to make other guys not want to be with her. Her treating him like shit and making herself look stupid is going to make guys not want to deal with her. I don't like the way she treated him whatsoever. You don't treat anybody like that, and you really don't treat somebody like that you just slept with. Like, if she would have been nice to him, maybe kept talking to him the rest of the season, where she wanted to sleep with him or not, it wouldn't have made her look trashy. It's like, oh, okay, you slept with your friend. But the fact of that happening, and then she made a big deal about it, she's drawing attention to the subject, which we'll get to in a minute. Okay, so they obviously had a peaceful limo ride like they wanted because they didn't show anything. If it's all peaceful, they ain't gonna show shit. All right, so Jazz is crying, saying no one wants to be with her. Blah blah blah. I already went over this. She goes, in quotes, I don't do these things. Clearly you do, because not only did you do them, you did them on national TV, knowing you were being recorded, and you didn't look that drunk. So clearly you do those things. She's crying to the producer, which I thought was Lisa, the one that be manhandling the bitches, but it wasn't. It was some other blonde lady saying that she wants to go home. She's making a big deal about it. Of course, she's drawing attention, making it a huge issue to where the whole damn episode is about her sleeping with the guy and treating him like shit. All right, so the triplets are laughing, calling her an attention whore. So what do you guys think? Do you think she's really upset about it, or do you think this was her way to get attention and she is being an attention whore? So comment below. Is she really upset? Is Jazz really upset, or is she being an attention whore? All right, let's see. Oh, it was really sweet. Kat decided to give Jazz her strength key. That was really sweet. So she wrote her a little note. That'll be on the next episode. And oh my god, the next episode. I've been waiting for this the whole season. Okay, first off, last episode was the best episode so far. This episode was the worst episode so far. This shit was boring. But next episode, I'm super excited. They finally, those girls left in the damn limo. Keep in mind, they're not driving the damn limo. You know, the producer's got to be halfway into this, because if they say, oh, we're going to leave without them, we're going to leave without them. First off, if they get into the limo, they got to tell the party bus guy or whatever, like, take off, go. Like, because how's you just going to go when the other girls don't get in? So obviously, they want the damn drama, because the bus didn't necessarily have to go. And, all their shit is all over the damn place. The girls are standing there like this, like they go into war. So this is super exciting. Nobody's done anything like this on a previous season. So hopefully it looks as good as it's going to be, because you know sometimes previews make it look big and whatever, and then it kind of sucks. So hopefully it's going to be really good, because it looks really good. I'm super excited for it. And the part that gave me the chills, I'm getting the chills now thinking about it, because the shit happened to me over and over. When, okay, yeah, your shit's in the yard, your shit's all over the damn place, you can pick it up. They had, like, all those shoes in the bathtub. There was ice cream. I don't even know what was on it. There was water. All those shoes are ruins. And we all know that Jayla and the twins, whether they're expensive stuff or not, they have nice things. Because you don't have to spend $1,000 on a pair of shoes to have a nice pair of shoes. So, I don't know. I couldn't believe it. I have a feeling some people are going home. There's still chills on my legs. Like, I'm really excited for this. And I feel really bad for the triplets. I feel really bad for them. And I'm really excited about this episode. So make sure you comment below about what I asked you before. And I will see you guys for episode 7 next week. My titties look big today. It's the bra.